I'm on a mission to go from zero to $10,000 a month in my business. And I just had a launch for my paid stuff in my community, which I run on school, and it was a complete flop, at least so far. It was crickets, probably the worst post engagement wise I've ever done in a while. But let's talk about that in a minute because first we have to talk about how these videos are going to work because I am building my business in public daily with these videos. They really help with my accountability. So I'm going to talk about first the things on my mind, the thoughts, challenges that I'm having. So this is day 13 of me trying to reach $10,000 a month. And I just told people about my stuff. So we're going to get into that. Things I did in the business today is also something we might talk about. And then at the end, I'm going to be going through an important things tracker. These are basically just metrics of things inside the business, sort of top level that I care about the most. We're just going to keep updating this throughout my journey here. So let's just talk about it. So today is Sunday evening, and yesterday morning ish, I basically announced, a paid thing in my community. I've been on school for about 10 months, so it's just been like free. Everything's been free. A couple months ago, or maybe a month ago, I added some paid stuff, and someone did a coaching thing with me. Great, cool. Um, so I did get my first money on school already, and they're soon going to be rolling out these tiers, like paid tiers in the community. So for someone like me who has a free community, and I have a personal finance business, it doesn't matter. I'm not going to be talking specifically about the specifics of that. Just in general, I think this is going to be helpful because I think there's other people on the journey as well that just got shunned for mentioning their paid stuff. Schools can be adding some tiers into it. So, like a free group like mine, I could have my free thing. I could have a pay, and then like two other paid tiers, which I think is helpful. So I've been working on that, building that out. I have some videos on the channel here, sort of walking through some of the days that I was working on those. Anyway, like my attraction offer, Hormozi's book launch coming out at that time really, really helped me. Um, anyway, so I made this post here, and it just had the least engagement. It had 2 likes. This is from, we'll call it 2 days ago. 2 likes. Just for context, like I made this post. This was 5 days ago, but all this engagement came like within 24 hours. So I basically made a post in the morning that like, hey, later in the evening tonight, I'm gonna be doing one of my free challenges. Who's around or whatever. And all this happened then. So people are seeing my posts, and I think maybe part of it is like the people inside my group. Maybe they just truly don't look at their stuff like this on the weekends. Maybe this feels like work to them, which is part of another problem. But it's not like I see school as a platform. It's like I think it's a social media platform. It's just very different. It's very structured. It's not as like mind numbing, right? It's not brain rot. I guess you probably could join communities that are intentionally like I don't know, whatever. But I don't see it as like TikTok or something like that where you're just like mindlessly scrolling. It's like an intentional action where you can filter through all of your communities here and kind of click whichever one you want. So maybe that's part of it. It's like maybe people will start reading this tomorrow on Monday, and they'll see it. But pretty much it was just a post pretty much saying like, hey, I can help you like speed up your process here. Here's some awesome wins that people have had. Here's my free stuff. Great. That's not going to change. In fact, I've been making it better recently. Here's my paid stuff. I'm starting at $64 a month. Okay. And then it's like, if you're somewhat interested and you want to check out more information, you can, I made a section here which like more detailed of kind of what you're getting. And then if you want to buy, click here. And if you're unsure, book a call with me. So I think for me, this just kind of sucks that no one really even engaged with it. that probably most people saw it and was just like, nah. So either I haven't provided enough value for everyone in the community, or for most people in the community, or people just, I don't know. Maybe it's the weekend thing, but it's just kind of a kick in the pants. But we move forward. What I also did today, and I'm not gonna like expose this, but anyone that's had a call with me ever, that's in the community, I reached out to them today, just like, hey, I'm checking in. And the plan is like, see where they're at, see if it makes sense that they would maybe want to do like a paid offer or something like that, or maybe I get them into my free, what am I calling this, challenge or kickstart, like a 2-day sprint. It's like, hey, well, if you're struggling with this, get in my kickstart, get in my cash flow kickstart. And then the day 2 of cash flow kickstart, I would try to soft sell them into the monthly thing. So yeah, it's always going to be harder than we expect, right? Like, I don't think anyone was expecting the entrepreneur journey to be simple. And it hasn't been. It has not been. Again, it took me basically 9 months to make money on school, and I've only made $95 from one person paying me $99. And I just really want this to like work. Like, I have 230 members in here. The problem is, and if you guys have a community, let me know. I just have so many that have never engaged with me ever once. So I think people just like join a thing, and they just like never follow through with it or whatever. It's just like part of human nature, I suppose. Like, you're interested for 4 seconds and then you're just never think about it ever again. But I would like to, because I run math on like, hey, how many people would it take me to, quit my 9 to 5? And it's like, well, if I just do the $64 thing, like, that's like a lot of freaking people. It'd be like 100 people. No, more than that. It'd be more than 100 people to get the 10K a month. I can do that math right now while I'm chatting with you guys. But yeah, just very disappointing. So let's see, $10,000 divided by $64 equals 156 people. 156 people need to be signed up for my paid thing. And that's just, yeah, I'm nowhere near having that happen. So it's kind of late, so I think I'm tired, but I also just feel kind of sad about it. But it's like, what else can I do? I can just keep reaching out to people. The next thing I can do is I haven't sent an email in a while to my list. Like my non-community list. So what I might do is just pitch this the free challenge in emails, and maybe just do that like once or twice a week, like tell a story, but then say like, hey, if you need more help, do this. I have almost 400 people on my list. So there's 230 here, and then whatever, that 170 or whatever. I think I have almost 400 people on my list. So that's not nothing. Maybe that could work. I could also just reach out to other people in the community again, like take this in steps. Like, first reach out to the people that have engaged the most, meaning like have gone on I used to do free strategy calls in here for people. So people would jump on. Some people would be interested in like doing a call. I could sort of see where they are, where they want to go, and then like, hey, in the messy middle, why don't we start here? And let me know how it goes. And then people just kind of like fade away. So I'm having a hard time having people stay and engage and get all this stuff. And maybe it's possible that I just don't have the right members in here yet, which kind of stinks because there's 230 people in here. I know that there's definitely like a lot. I don't know. There's definitely a few people that are my core audience that would find value in this. I just like, I'm not able to transfer it over well or something, the knowledge or the value. Because what I try to do is I try to make all these things be more valuable than $64 a month. So maybe I didn't do that. Maybe the price, the people feel like the price is too high, or maybe I just have the wrong people in here because I'm helping people with personal finances, right? And I guess every niche has like a hey, I don't want to spend that much money to their like, potential people that would buy from them, right? Their prospects, that's the better word. And maybe people are just like, they feel like they're poor or living paycheck to paycheck or something, and they just are like grasping onto all their money. It's like, oh, I can't let it go. I have to hold on to it. So maybe that's part of the challenge too. But I've been yapping enough about this. Let's get to the important things tracker, so I can get even more annoyed. How much money did I make in the business today? Well, $0 because no one said yes. I have 2 YouTube channels. So you're watching Entrepreneurs in Progress, which is at 4 subscribers. And I also have my main YouTube channel, which is my name, Chris Wendt at 786, where I talk about personal finance stuff. So that hasn't moved. And we have this one. I have 2 communities as well. This one, my main one, which I've been hovering on the whole day here, is at 230. And then I just have a community that I'm just trying to grow a network of entrepreneurs, guys, to be quite honest with you. So if you've been watching this for this long, I'm just charging $1. Not because I want your money, because the bots are pretty outrageous and like the scammers on the site. So I just figured if I add a little friction, I just won't have to deal with those people. So that's at 3 people. And then this is 230 people. Oops. I wish it was 2,300 people. So yeah, the community, my main community, has basically gone up almost a percentage point every day, which is cool. I mean, I know it's like super, super small, but it's been like basically 2 people a day for a week. Like that's kind of cool. I'm starting to see a little momentum. Um, I just redid a lot of my stuff on YouTube, and by stuff on YouTube, I mean like my banner, my language. I'm not, whatever. You guys don't care. I'm not gonna show that to you. But basically, I switched the language a little bit to push people into the challenge, and then I have my banners a little different, and then of course, that means I changed my about page because that didn't really line up, so I changed that. So I'm sort of testing all of that to see if people are actually interested in this cash flow kickstart, the 2 day sprint, and yeah, I'm pretty tired, so I'm gonna go. But I do these videos daily, guys. If you're interested, let me know. Let me know what you do daily. What do you do daily? What kind of accountability hacks do you have for yourself to kind of keep going? And I'll see you tomorrow.